Hello students, I am Satnam Singh and you are watching my YouTube channel Economics by Satnam Singh. Dear students, in this video tutorial, we shall be discuss about the meaning of economy, economics and a reason of central problems in an economics. But before we start this video tutorial, I recommend to all of you to please subscribe my YouTube channel Economics by Satnam Sir for very more upcoming video tutorials. So let's get start the meaning of economics. Dear student, you must have observed many activities happening around you in your daily life. For example, you may have seen factories, mine shops, offices, flyover, railway, etc. All these institutions and organizations may have collectivity called an economy. Such units enables people to earn an income and at the same time helping to produce goods and services which people require for use. So, an economy is a system which provides people to means to work and earn a living. And meaning of economics. Economics is a social science which study the way a society chooses to use its limited resources, which have alternative uses, to produce goods and services and to distribute them among different group of peoples. Why we study economics and why economics is considered a social science? The term science stand for any systematic and organized body of knowledge. Economic Economics is also science as it is systematic and organized study of economics behavior of human being. And however, it is not the exact science like physics and chemistry, as it deals with the study of human behavior, therefore, it is known as social science. And second most important question is why study economics? We go to cinema hall to watch a movie. We go to the restaurant to eat. We attend school to get education or to be able to earn a living. It means every activity is conducted for a specific reason. Economics is studied because it enables us to understand different aspects of the economy. However, the main reason for study of economics can be simplified to a single word: scarcity. We all know human wants are more than the available resources. So there is need to allocate these scarce resources for the satisfaction of never-ending human wants. Hence, economics is concerned with the selection of resources under the condition of scarcity. And the most important point here is what is an economic problems? What is an economic problem? What is economic problem? Economic problem is a problem of choice involving satisfaction of unlimited wants out of limited resources having alternative uses. And causes which gives the economic problem. First, unlimited human wants. Unlimited human wants are never ending. That is, they can never be fully satisfied. As soon as one want is satisfied, another new wants emerge. Wants of the peoples are unlimited and keep on multiplying and cannot be satisfied due to limited resources. A human wants also differ in priorities. That is, all wants are not be equally intensity. For, for every individual, some wants are more important and urgent as compared to other. Due to this reason, people allocate their resources in order to preferences to satisfy our their needs and want. If all human wants had been equal importance, then it would have been impossible to make choice. And third reason is resources are limited. Resources are limited. Resources means land, labor, capital, etc. are limited in relation to their demand. An economy cannot produce all what people want. It is the basic reason for the existing of economic problem in all economies. Scarcity is the universal and applies to all economy of individual, organization and countries. There would have been no problem if resources are not scarce. And third main reason of economic problem is alternative use. Resources are not only scarce, but they can also be put to various uses. It makes choice among resources more important. For example, petrol is not used merely in vehicles, but also for running machine, generator, etc. As a result, economy has to make choice between the alternative use of the given resources. So this is a basic reason of arises economic problem. First, human wants are unlimited and resources to satisfy these wants are limited and resources have alternative uses. And next problem is the main important terms in the definition of economics is scarcity. We have discussed in the last lecture why study economics. The main reason for the study of economics can be simplified in a single word, scarcity. Scarcity refers to the limitation of supply in relation to the demand of the commodity. It refers to a situation when wants exceed the available resources. As a result, goods are not readily available and society does not have enough resources to satisfy all the want of the peoples. Scarcity is universal. That is, every individual, organization and economy face scarcity of resources. Scarcity of resources calls for economizing of resources. Economizing of resources refers to making optimum use of the available resources. There is a need to economize as we have to satisfy our unlimited want out of limited resources. And do it yourself. Question 1. Are all resources are scarce? No. For example, the air we breathe in a plenty for everyone for this planet. No one need to pay for it. It is therefore called a free good or non-economic good. The resources that are scarce in relation to their magnitude of want attract a price and also known as economic good. For example, the price pay when you buy your shoes. And the main important point is scarcity and limitation of resources. Resources are limited and wants are unlimited. This situation is called the scarcity. And resources have alternative use. The meaning of alternative use I have discussed in my previous lecture. And question is arises here: scarcity and choice go hand in hand? Scarcity and choice go hand in hand? What is the meaning of these questions? Scarcity and choice go hand in hand. Yes, we live in the world of scarcity. All of us want better food, clothing, housing, schooling, entertainment, etc. But resources are not enough to meet all our want. Even the richest economy like USA cannot be satisfy all the need of the peoples. It means scarcity of resources is a common feature of every economy and it gives rise to the problem of choice. That is, how to make the best possible use of available resources. If resources are available in plenty, there would not have been any problem of choice. Hence, economics is concerned with the problem of choice under the condition of scarcity. Under the condition of scarcity. What is the central problem is all about? What is the meaning of central problems and types of central problems? This is the most important topic of in microeconomics introduction. What is the meaning of economic problems? Why economic problems arises? We already study because resources are limited, human wants are unlimited, and resources have alternative uses. Economic problem is a problem of choice involving satisfaction of unlimited want out of limited resources. Out of limited resources. And three types of central problem arises in every economy. First, allocation of resources. Second, full and efficient employment of resources. And third, growth of resources. The first, allocation of resources. Allocation of resources under microeconomics refers to the problem of assigning the scarce resources in such a manner so that maximum want of the society are fulfilled. As resources are limited in relation to the unlimited want, it is important to economize their use and utilize them in the most efficient manner. The problem of allocation of resources studies under the three heads: what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. What is the meaning of what to produce? This is a central problem. It's a very important central problem. First central problem is what to produced. This problem involves the selection of goods and services to be produced and the quantity to be produced of the each selected commodity. Every economy has a limited resources and thus cannot be produce all the goods. More of one goods or services usually means less of other. For example, production of more sugar is possible only when reducing the production of other goods. Production of more war goods is possible only by reducing the production of civil goods. So, on the basis of the importance of various goods, an economy has to decide which goods should be produced and in what quantity. This is the problem of allocation of resources among different goods. The problem of what to produce has two aspects. First, what possible commodity to produce and how much to produce. What possible commodity to produce, an economy has to decide which consumer goods and which of the capital goods are to be produced. In the same way, economy has to make a choice between civil goods, for example, bread and butter, and war goods, guns and tanks, etc. How much to produce? After deciding the goods to be produced, economy has to decide the quantity of each commodity that is selected. It means it involves a decisions regarding the quantity to be produced of a consumer or a capital goods, civil or a war goods, and so on. And economic problem is second economic problem is how to produced. How to produced. This problem refers to the selection of the techniques to be used for the production of goods and services. A good can be produced using different techniques of production. By technique, we mean which particular combination of input to be used. Generally, techniques are classified as labor intensive technique and capital intensive technique. In labor intensive technique, more labor and less capital is used, and in capital intensive technique, there is more capital and less labor utilized. For example, textile can be produced either with a lot of labor and little capital or with less labor or more capital. Availability of factors and their relative prices helps us determine the technique of the used. So every economy should choose as the most efficient technique of producing a commodity. In India, where labor is abundance, labor intensive technique should be used. In economy, the problem of choice of technique of production is studied under the theory of production. And the guiding principle is combine factors of production so that it gets maximum output at a minimum cost using least possible scarce resources. And the third problem is for whom to produce. What is the meaning of for whom to produce? This problem refers to the selection of the category of people who will ultimately consume the goods. Whether to produce goods for more poor and less rich, or more rich and less poor. Since resources are scarce in every economy, so society can satisfy. Since resources are scarce in every economy, no society can satisfy all the want of its people. Thus, a problem of choice arises. Goods are produced for those people who have the paying capacity. The capacity of peoples to pay the goods depends upon their level of income. It means this problem is concerned with the distribution of income among the factors of production who contribute in the production process. The problem can be categorized under two main heads: first, personal distribution, and second, functional distribution. In personal distribution, it means how national income of an economy is distributed among the different group of people. And for functional distribution, it involves deciding the share of different factors of production in the national product of a country. This is the main three central problems. And thank you very much for watching this video tutorials. Thanks a lot.